Yeah, it's already working. It's efficient. No redstone. None of that dumb stuff. In this video, I'll guide you through building this mob XP farm. None of that confusing redstone is required. Make sure you're not in a cold biome, otherwise the water will freeze. And the things you need in order to build this farm is a stack of trapdoors, around 25 stacks of blocks which don't pass through any light, 2 chests, 4 hoppers, and a water source. How to choose a good location for a mob farm. If you happen to be over land and there's no ocean nearby, you will want to build up by 120 blocks up. And the reason you will want to build up very high, because if your mob farm is very close to the ground, mobs are going to spawn inside of caves, which is going to reduce the spawn rate of mobs in your mob farm. And we're aiming for the highest efficiency. If you're over land, make sure to build by 120 blocks up. And if you're over the ocean, I'll do the same. And it's safer to build over the ocean as well. You need to aim for the highest efficiency. It is also safer, because if you fall, you will fall into the water, you won't die, but if you fall on land, you will die. And I know many people watched my previous tutorials and they kept on complaining, I fall down, oh no!
I told you!
Build it over water, stay protected, be safe. We're Y63, I'm going to build up by 120 blocks. And there we are at the top of the world. Alright, now you want to build up a little platform. I'll say a 10 by 10 is a decent size. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then join this with this. I know this will take you longer in survival, but I have a feeling you're gonna get a better understanding if I'm just flying around building it like this. You can clearly see what's going on and where every single block should be placed. That's how I view it anyways. Please let me know if this is a good idea, or would you rather watch me build this in survival? Just saying, building this in survival will take you quite some time, because realistically everybody's watching this video is going to pause multiple times. So we have finished our platform. Just make sure you build some ladders over here. Something you want to do is place a double chest somewhere in the middle of the platform, and then while looking at the back of the chest, shift and place the hopper. This will make sure whatever goes in the hopper is going to go into the chest, and place another hopper here like this. So whatever is going to go into this hopper will go into this hopper, and it will also end up in the chest. Do the same over here. So I just drop a cobblestone. This went here to here, and it's in the chest. And another reminder, you can use any block which doesn't pass through light in order to build this. You can use dirt, wood, whatever. Make sure it's not glass, okay? Because I have a feeling there is going to be at least one person who will try building this out of glass because it looks cool. It may look cool, but it doesn't work. Place cobblestone on the side of the hoppers like this, and build up by 20 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I nearly ran out of breath. Yeah, and do the same over here. Speedrun this bad boy. So this is very important. This is for safety, so listen up, because I don't want you dying. The mobs are gonna be falling down through this tunnel over here. Tunnel? Tube? However you want to call it. So you will need a sword in order to kill them. And you need to make sure spiders, creepers, whatever they may be, do not get to you. Do something like this. Place cobblestone over here, and then put slabs. Slabs will not allow spiders and baby zombies to get to you, so you'll be safe. And also, if you get very close to the mob farm like this, more than likely none of the mobs are actually going to react, creepers won't explode, so, you know, some safety procedures. And you also want to join up the wall over here like with this. And we got the first part done. So you have this structure completed, and now you want to build out by 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then place a block at the very last one. And I'll show you the reason why in a second. Do the same over here. And also, like, you're creating like a little balcony. Just make sure the water is not going to be flowing anywhere, because we will be putting water into this area. And whoa, there we go. I only placed a water block here. Okay. So, Minecraft water requires 8 blocks to completely stop its flow. And you don't want water going down here because inefficient, it won't work. So you want to make sure the distance between this block over here and this block is 8. Now you want to do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Place a block at the last one. Vertical little balcony. This actually reminds me of like a very old Minecraft, and I'm talking like beta versions when I used to play the game. And yeah, this is how balconies look like. They're just made out of solid blocks, usually cobblestone. You know, back in the day there weren't so many different blocks. And as you see, I was stalking, I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, and I got the wrong measurements. Minecraft water requires 8 blocks to top its flow, so I was a dummy-dumb. I wasn't paying attention, I was talking about balconies for some apparent reason, and I made a mistake. If you make a mistake, you're more likely to remember not to do it again. There we go. Works perfectly. Oh, I have OCD. No, we need to fix this. Oh, there we go. Let's fill this in. Okay, now you want to build up by 1 block. And your structure should look like this. Oh, Jesus. It's leaking. It's like old granny. Okay, now what you want to do is just join up all of these balconies together. All of these structures. There we go. Create like a square. It should look something like this. Make sure the measurements are correct. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a question. Can you make multiple layers in this mob farm design? I believe you can. Like in this tutorial, I'll be just doing 1 layer, but I'm certain you can do more. And of course, it's easy to do more because you don't have to touch any of that red bad stuff. You know, whenever I play Minecraft, I just go for this classic. It never failed me. It always works. One small minor issue, which I'm going to bring up, it's sometimes this tunnel or drop into the void gets clogged by spiders. And by clogged, I mean like Taco Bell toilet clogged. It's like there's just no hope for it. Usually they get through, you know, after a couple of flushes. But that's the minor issue I have with this mob farm. It gets clogged by spiders. But the thing is, the shrink rates on this mob farm aren't great. We're talking about the oldest mob farm in the game, bruv. Like this mob farm, like as I said, like I'm certain you're still in your dad's balls when people were making this mob farm. The new designs and models are probably better. But you gotta keep in mind, this mob farm design has been really working like for everybody for a very, very prolonged time. Alright, so we got something like this now. So now you want to take your trapdoor and place them like this. You'll have to open them up. After you place them, oh. There we go. And the reason you have to use trapdoors, if you do not use trapdoors, this is unfortunately not going to work for you, is because mobs think a trapdoor is a block. So as they walk around here, as they're prowling in this little cave, I don't know what this is, in this little dark room, they want to get from this side of the room to over there. And as they're doing it, they think this is a block, and they fall, then they fall again, and then you kill them. Pretty sad, pretty inhumane, not cruelty-free, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, the meat industry and AFK mob farms and stuff like that do have, you know, some similarities. For a second I thought that's the sun, then I got another sun here. Like, say what? Okay, we're coming to the end of this mob farm now. You want to build up by 3 blocks. Place that block over here, make like an upside down L, and remove this block. This will just save you a little bit of cobblestone. If you want to keep it in, but it will save you cobblestone. And you want to do something like this. Like, we're just building like a 2-block tall ceiling. This is the tedious part. You gotta build a ceiling. And the reason you don't want to make this any higher, it's because like Enderman, you can't use this mob farm for Enderman since it has water. And now you could place a couple of torches on top. I don't really think it makes a difference if you place slabs or torches. But like, yeah, if you're aiming for the aesthetics, slabs are a better choice. But if you aren't, just place down some torches. And if you're placing slabs, make sure to place them over here and here as well. To ensure like the monsters are not going to spawn at this bit, because monsters cannot spawn on slabs. So make sure to cover the entire area. But I'm too lazy to do it. Oh, we got our visitor. I don't really like you. So building the platform, make sure to place a couple of torches because yeah, this mob farm does create shade. Does it? It doesn't really, but for some reason mobs spawn over here. I'll also lower my render distance actually. That might enhance the mob drops as well. Yeah, it's already working. It's efficient. No redstone. None of that dumb stuff. Mumbo jumbo, go away. Go away, bruv. I don't care about all of your fancy mob farm designs, including redstone, multiple layers. This mob farm never failed me. Never. You don't need redstone. And hypothetically, now, if I'm being a dummy-dumb and I fell, I did the right thing. I built this mob farm over water. And if you want to, you can check out my commentary channel. I cover random things over here, so if you're interested, good luck farming. This mob farm may not be much, but it's honest work.